one God.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm saying it doesn't matter about the action. It doesn't. It matters about the beliefs.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that in terms of because you became a Christian, right? Yeah. You were Muslim before, right? And you said that Christianity to be superior to Islam, right?
Honest.
I'll put it on to film. Yeah, can I just film it? You want to film him?
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, him. Yes, him. You be out of the shot. Yeah, I guess his face.
Yeah.
Just his face. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm trying to say. So, what makes Christianity superior theologically to Islam?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So for me, what makes Christianity superior is is Jesus Christ. The Jesus in the Bible versus the Jesus in the Quran.
Yes.
And comparing him to Muhammad, I believe that Jesus Christ to be a greater. Sorry.
Do you believe?
Yeah. So I believe.
Do you believe that Jesus is God?
Yes, I believe Jesus Christ to be the greater role model for me than Muhammad.
So you believe he's God, right?
I believe it was God. Yep.
Okay. So you believe Jesus is God? All right. Did Jesus say that he was God?
Yeah, he said he was God.
Where did he say he was God?
Well, many places in the Bible.
Like, okay, so in your mind, what to you is the clearest expression that he said he was God?
I don't do. So first of all, like obviously by saying show me where it said Jesus was God, that's like an exact word fallacy.
And what's that?
Exact word fallacy. So like you want to
right. Okay, right.
exact word.
So can I stop you there?
Yeah.
In terms of a prophet, I believe that prophets will have three things in terms of their speech, or how they communicate the message.
Yeah.
The first is that every prophet is the most knowledgeable about God.
Yeah.
The second, every prophet is the most sincere to the people concerning God.
Okay.
Trying to get the people into a relationship with God and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Do you believe Muhammad did that?
Sorry. Showing the way to paradise, showing the way away from hell and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Right. Thirdly, every prophet will be the most eloquent in expressing the true belief about God. Do you agree with these things?
Okay, so I want to say.
No, sorry. Do you agree with these
Yeah,
things?
but you kind of cut me off. So I was kind of saying like how within.
No. Sorry.
Yeah,
Do you agree with these three things?
I do agree with these things.
Okay, so in other words, you're saying that.
I was saying. I didn't. I kind of missed my point.
No, wait.
Yeah.
So you're saying Jesus was the most knowledgeable concerning God,
Right.
the most sincere concerning God, and the most eloquent concerning God.
Of course, because I want to explain that kind of.
Wait. No, I'm making a point. Do you see that you're kind of hijacking the point, yeah? I'm saying this, yeah? If Jesus was the most knowledgeable concerning God, and the most sincere concerning God, and the most eloquent concerning God, right? You cannot say that he didn't express clearly that he was God.
Okay, that's why you didn't let me come to my point. So as I said, like, yeah, so I said within like the Jewish tradition as well, as scholar Brown Peter said, Jesus expressed his divinity in different ways. You know, in the Jewish tradition, they probably so Jesus probably would not have said like, I am God, worship me. You know, that's like because in the Jewish tradition they would have expressed themselves differently.
Why?
So Jesus. Because it's in the Jewish tradition. So Jesus, because Jesus, he came first for the Jewish people.
Okay, do you hear my question?
He came for the Jewish people.
Did you hear my question?
And the Jewish people
Did you hear my
read the Old Testament.
Did you hear my
they read the
question?
Tanakh.
Did you hear my
I had your question, sir. I'm going to explain now. So yes, I'll explain first, then I'll get to you. So yeah, so they read the Tanakh, and in the Tanakh, the way how God was expressed as Yahweh, the titles he was using, Jesus Christ himself expressed these words. For example, in the book of Isaiah, Yahweh quotes. He says, "I am the first and I am the last." In the New Testament,
I get all that.
Jesus said he's the first and the last.
And I hear all that.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is this: if you are required to show me the way to paradise, right?
Yeah.
And there's two ways you can do it. You can do it in a way which is clear, or the way which is ambiguous.
Okay.
Right? So imagine now, what comes out of your mouth determines whether I'm going to believe you or not.
Okay.
I know a person who likes clarity,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So imagine now, for example, there are many people say, I'm a doctor. The way to hospital is this way. That person says, I'm a doctor. The way to hospital is that way. And I haven't got time to mess about.
Okay.
So if you come with clear language that you're a doctor, and that the way to hospital is that way, is that better, or is it always?
Okay.
No, wait. Is that better, or is it better to use ambiguous language?
So
First
of all, again, we're in the 21st century. The way how we express words is different in the first century.
Really? Have
if
you
you
answered for that?
Brown Peter.
Sorry.
So is Jewish scholars, so even scholars, they agree that the.
Sorry, wait.
You're cut. I mean, I've been quiet. I'm going to speak now because you've been interrupting me. Because let me just speak because I'll let you. So yeah, as I said before, like if Jesus, he came for the Jewish people. The Jewish people knew how Yahweh would express himself. I told you before, if you look at the book of Isaiah, Yahweh calls himself the first and the last. If you look at the Old Testament, we know Yahweh is the Lord of the Sabbath. Jesus Christ himself expresses these titles. He did not say, I am God, because this is a 21st century language. He expressed himself, 21st century language.
So in other words,
So he expressed himself as God in the first century, how the Jewish people knew God would be. Pretty much, yes.
Presentism. Okay. So you're saying that the...
But I wanted to get, I wanted to just one more point.
Sorry.
No, one more point. No, because
Sorry, I didn't let you finish.
No, because you asked me a question. I want to respond.
No, so I didn't let you finish. Don't come back to my point.
Okay,
right?
what's your point?
So the point is this. So you're saying that at the time of the Jews, that clear language wasn't superior language?
That was clear at that time to them. Like when Jesus said, before Abraham was I am, they knew he was God. That's what they told him.
Sorry. Are you saying that the claim, I am God, I am God, and so wait, the claim, I am God and worship me, that language being clear is not...
That's an exact word of fallacy again. You're doing you want claims what suits your needs.
No. I'm saying is it superior?
Yes, I am first.
Is it superior?
The claims that Jesus made in the Bible is superior.
No, wait. So you're saying. So when
somebody says I am the first, I am the last, I am the Alpha and the Omega, that is superior. That is enough.
Wait. So you're saying that if I make a claim to God, if I say I am God, worship me.
Right.
You're saying that's
in the
inferior?
21st century, yes, that would be superior. But in the first century, listen to this. Listen to this.
No, wait.
I'm just going to speak.
Wait.
In the first, I'm going to speak now because in the first century people, right? If they were reading the Tanakh, they were reading the Torah, and Yahweh expressed himself in many different ways. He would call himself Yahweh. He would call himself, the I am. He would call himself I am the first and the last. He was called Lord of the Sabbath. And Jesus Christ proved himself to be Yahweh because he expressed these titles which Yahweh expressed in the Old Testament.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Tell me, in his time, did any of the Jews believe that he was God?
Yes.
Yes, that's what they worshipped. Thomas said, my Lord and my God. They worshipped him.
My Lord and my God?
Yes.
My Lord and my God? Right?
Yes. And also, I'm pretty sure there's a word, John the Baptist, he called him Kyrios, which was a prophecy from the book of Isaiah, which was said, prepare the way for Yahweh. Prepare the way for Yahweh. And John the Baptist quotes that and calls Jesus Yahweh.
Wait. Prepare the way for Yahweh.
Yes.
So wait a minute. So say the prophecy.
So in the book of Isaiah and the book of Malachi, there's a prophecy, right, written by the prophets. It says, prepare the way for Yahweh. Right?
Who's that applying to?
So capital Lord, prepare the way for Yahweh. That's what I'm saying. So it was about John the Baptist.
For Yahweh?
Yes. So John the Baptist is saying, prepare the way for Yahweh.
So
Kyrios.
Okay, let's analyze that. If I say now, for example, that a prophet will come, and I must prepare the way for God, right? In other words, if the prophet is one who actually establishes the worship of God and the rights of God, and I establish the way for that prophet, I can say I'm establishing the way for God. Why? Because through the prophet is manifested the reality of God.
Yes.
I can say that. So I'm saying, for example, that language, I can say it's ambiguous. It does not clear. That's not clear. So you have to establish to me, you have to establish to me that the language is clear beyond a doubt. And also, the Jewish theologians who actually accused Jesus of blasphemy and so on and so forth. What did he say to them? He said, isn't it said in your book that you are gods?
Okay, can I explain that verse? So when he said, it's not written in your law you are gods.
Yes.
Basically, these Pharisees, they were accusing Jesus Christ, right, for claiming himself.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, of blasphemy. So Jesus Christ. Listen, let me say. You're cutting me off now.
Yes,
so Jesus Christ is basically saying, why are you accusing me of saying this when I am truly God, and you are known as little gods? So Jesus Christ is not denying himself as gods, but he's basically exposing them of their hypocrisy. These Pharisees were accusing Jesus Christ for claiming to be God or the Son of God.
Interesting.
They were trying to sentence him.
Right.
But however, the Pharisees were claiming also to be little gods or claiming to have superior titles over people. So Jesus Christ is basically exposing them of the hypocrisy. That's what it is.
Okay. So the blasphemy element. If you're saying that the language of the Old Testament establishes what a God is, what a claim to godhood it actually is.
Yes.
And he's using this language. Why would they accuse him of blasphemy again?
So they accuse him of blasphemy because he's claimed to be equal with God.
Wait. No, but I'm confused now because you're saying that he was using language that they should have recognized as being a legitimate claim to godhood.
Right.
divinity, right?
That's why they were trying to blaspheme. That's why they blasphemed him. That's why they were stoning him.
No, you don't understand my point.
That's okay.
No, sorry. I don't think you understand my point.
No, I get you saying. They were stoning him because he was using these languages, making him equal with God. They understood.
Sorry. So the language in the Old Testament,
Right.
that is equivalent or a tantamount to being a claim of being divine.
Yes.
He used that language. You're saying, right?
Yeah.
And then instead of them saying, "Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, you're God," they accuse him of blasphemy.
Right.
So
can I explain why?
So the question is this: why didn't they recognize him as being a God?
Okay, because some of the people did, like people like Nicodemus. Some of the people did recognize Jesus Christ as being God, like from the Old Testament, the prophecies being fulfilled. But some of the Pharisees, they wanted, because of their pride and honor, they did not want to recognize Jesus Christ as God, because they knew by accepting Jesus Christ as God, by accepting Jesus Christ as the Messiah, their honor would go away, their pride would go away, and their lifestyle that they were living before would pretty much go down the drain. And they didn't want that, because the Bible completely said that these Pharisees, they were seeking the praise of man, and if they had sought the praise of Jesus Christ, had recognized him as God, right, they would have ruined their whole reputation, or ruined their way of lifestyle.
That's quite convenient, isn't it?
So, do you recognize Muhammad as a true prophet now?
Wait. We haven't done with this issue yet. That's quite convenient, isn't it? So you're saying, for example, that.
But do you recognize Muhammad as a true prophet? Because you know what? You know what happened to? No. Because
no. We haven't dealt with this issue yet.
No, we have dealt with it. Because you're interrupting. He's trying to dictate the whole conversation, and I've been listening to him. So now I ask you,
excuse me, we haven't dealt with the issue.
Do you believe Muhammad to be we have dealt with the issue?
We have not dealt with the issue.
Do you believe Muhammad to be a true prophet?
Listen, if you don't want to discuss the issue,
but why aren't you discussing?
No.
If you don't what you're doing, you're shouting and shouting. You're trying to dominate, because you know I'm giving you the answers. I refuted you. Do you want to answer? No. Do you want to answer?
Give him.
I've already asked. Why can't I ask you about Muhammad?
After you finish him,
Why can't you ask about Muhammad?
Finish your issue.
Why can't you ask about Muhammad?
Do you want to finish the issue or not?
I have. Will you?
No, you haven't.
I have finished.
You
it.
haven't.
Okay.
I've talked about Jesus Christ.
You haven't finished. You haven't.
I've talked about the little God argument.
You haven't finished the issue.
I have finished the issue. Do you want to talk about Muhammad? Do you want to talk about Muhammad?
No,
Why? I have. The whole conversation is about Jesus. It's about Jesus' deity. Do you want to ask about Muhammad now?
No. If you're sincere, we speak.
Oh, I am sincere.
Okay, so
Did we finish our topic?
We have finished that.
No,
I will ask you. According to you, I finished it.
Now you're dictating.
You tried to dictate the whole conversation. You tried to dictate the whole conversation. Thank you. Thank you. You're meant to ask the people of the book. 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 All right, let's
No, to be a class, then we speak. So know what your class is?
I want to ask about Muhammad as well.
Know what your class is?
Sincerity, you're trying to dominate the whole conversation by not letting me speak. What was he saying at the end? No, basically, I just realised he's part of the Dawah team. That guy, I just realised now he's part. So I just realised that guy there, he's part of the Dawah team, and the Dawah team start all coming and try to dominate the conversation, try to dictate the conversation. But I'll stand my ground, and I'm not trying to let them dominate or dictate the questions. I realised the whole conversation he was trying to interrupt. He wasn't trying to let me speak, not because he was sincere, but he was trying to win the argument. I answered my claims many times. He wanted an exact word fallacy about an ambiguous word. I showed him proof that I gave him scholars that the Jewish tradition, they knew Jesus Christ to be God. The way how Jesus Christ expressed himself in the first century, the Jewish people recognized himself as being God. The Pharisees, they didn't want to recognize Jesus Christ as the Messiah or God, because they knew that if they did so, it would ruin their pride and honor, because they were waiting for a Messiah who would be a king. And if they recognized Jesus Christ as this lowly, earthly Messiah, or this lowly Messiah who taught about going against your own desires, denying yourself, would mean the Pharisees would have to lose their reputation, their honor, and their way of living. Which is why they didn't want to recognize him as being God. He made a claim about Jesus Christ saying about the Pharisees, about calling them little gods. Well, if you read the whole statement, the Pharisees accused Jesus Christ because Jesus Christ is claiming to be equal with God, right? So Jesus Christ is saying to them about, why do you accuse me when you guys are known as little gods? Jesus Christ does not deny himself as being God. He's basically exposing the hypocrisy of the Pharisees. Because Jesus Christ is God, right? And the Pharisees are accusing him and trying to sentence him. the Pharisees are being hypocrites because they are also known and refer themselves to little gods. So that's the claim I was trying to show them. I showed them many claims where Jesus Christ expressed himself as Yahweh in the Old Testament. In the Old Testament, we know Yahweh was called the first and the last. He was called Lord of the Sabbath. He was called Yahweh, Yahweh. Isaiah, Malachi, they make a prophecy saying, prepare the way for Yahweh. Well, John the Baptist is saying, the book of the Gospel is saying, prepare the way for Yahweh, Kyrios, Kyrios, Yahweh. So there were people, prophets, recognizing Jesus Christ as Yahweh. The Dawa team then come along. His tag team come along and they try to dictate the conversation and dominate the conversation. When I want to bring about Muhammad, right? When I want to attack their deen or bring about Muhammad, they run away from it. They don't want to answer. He brought so many questions about Jesus, which I humbly tried to answer, but he did not answer any questions about Muhammad. Why was that? He has to be fair. You can't just go about Jesus and not go about Muhammad. Right. The whole conversation was about the superiority of Muhammad versus Jesus. And he didn't want to answer it, and then they ran away. His Dawah team tried to come along and try to get him away. Amen.
They pulled him away.
It's not the Dawah team, you know that, I didn't know that.
I think not either. Well,
Dawah and everyone, they tried to press him and everything. When I want to press him about Muhammad, he didn't want to answer.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Typical.
Typical
Alright,
Dawah team,
cool.
man.
Cut! Well, that is.
Like, Jesus Christ says, I am God. That's a 21st century statement.
It is.
In the first century, the Jewish people, they recognized Jesus Christ as being God.
You gotta change your Dawah script, Dawah man them.
And
Change
he made a statement again about where Jesus Christ is calling the Pharisees little gods. Again, Jesus Christ is exposing them of their hypocrisy. He's saying to these Pharisees, why are you accusing me?
Yeah.
Why are you sentencing this? Why are you trying to stone me when I am truly the Son of God? When I am truly God?
Right.
When you yourself refer yourselves to little gods. In other ways, you yourself should be punished. That's what he's trying to expose them of their hypocrisy. That's the claim. That's the last position.
That's it. Well done.